Hey friends, tonight we're talking about what to do when your kid bonks their head, and we're drinking Farmhouse Ale from San Juan Brewing. It's beer after bedtime. Let's get to it. Hey friends, thanks for joining me. My name is Tom. The kids are down, the monitor's on, and tonight we're talking about what to do when your kid bonks their head hard. Happened to me just the other day, and thought we might want to talk a little bit about what to do when it happens. Before that though, let's meet the beer. This is San Juan Island Brewing's Farmhouse Ale. Interestingly, it's been discontinued since I picked it up, so we'll see what that means. Details are all up here. Cheers. Friday Harbor Farmhouse Ale celebrates the beers historically brewed on the farms of Wallonia, a French-speaking region of Belgium. Though traditionally brewed with lower alcohol for nourishing farm workers, our version is just as refreshing. Pineapple aromas, flavors of citrus, and a highly effervescence make Friday Harbor Farmhouse Ale perfect beer for quenching your thirst after a hard day in the field. As you can see, it had some head and it all went away. There's some light bubbling coming in there and barely a little lace ring. Let's take a sniff. Okay, so it's got a little bit of that tang, the tang that I do worry about when it comes to sours and like the natural or rustic wild ales. But let's give it a go. Cheers. Bananas? That's weird. It's very light, almost watery. It's very close to watery, but then a little bit of backbone, a little bit of malt comes in. It is like very light, very weedy, and it avoids that sort of over-the-top bile tang that I don't like. It's weedy in a different way than like a wheat flake or like a wheat beer is. It tastes more like wheat, more like bread. This is pretty good. It's growing a little on the tongue. And I don't know what to say about this because it's a discontinued ale. This isn't something you're going to be able to go and pick up. I went to their website, San Juan Brewing, and they do have a Norwegian Farmhouse Ale, and I kind of wish that I had not filmed this tonight and instead gone and picked that up so I could compare the two and see what it is they changed. If I see it in a bottle shop, I'll definitely check it out, and you can look for a further episode on that later on. I'm going to keep working on this, and for now, let's chat. So, your kid just hit his head hard. What now? Hi friends. Heads up, tonight there is going to be a little bit of blood talk. Skip to the end if it makes you squeamish. Today, my son took a hard fall. He's okay. He's 3 years old and he tops the ball he's going to kick, goes back to crack his noggin right on the concrete. Now, I was once an active member of a civilian search and rescue team, but I heard his head crack and I just about died. To help you prepare, because you know it's going to happen, and I know it's going to happen again, here's the scoop on head knocks as it comes from RileyChildren'sHealth.com, which I confess is the top Google search you get when you search what to do when your 3-year-old hits his head. First, don't panic. Get some ice or frozen peas on their head to help reduce the inevitable swelling. If there is blood, continue not to panic, which is not easy. There's a lot of blood vessels in the scalp and it bleeds a lot, even if it's just literally a scratch. So, wipe it with a damp washcloth, keep some pressure on it, give it about 5 minutes and check it. If the skin is like apart, they could need stitches, but that's a doctor's department, not ours. Otherwise, just keep some pressure on it, keep the ice on it until the bleeding stops. Which is really hard to do on a playground. You're like 10 minutes from home. Riley Children's Health says that kids can be a little flat for about 15 to 30 minutes. You only need to worry if they don't really seem to bounce back and be their normal selves after about an hour. Now, according to Dr. Powell on the site, some things to watch are, aka call the doctor now, a baby is going to be fussier than usual or more sleepy. Good luck figuring that one out. They may not want to eat. A toddler or older child might seem confused. They might say their head hurts a lot or want to sleep a lot, or, quote, vomit several times. Yeah, if my kid vomits after hitting their head, you better believe I'm coming to see your ass, doctor. Ugh. Dr. Powell goes on to say, traumatic brain injuries such as concussions, which is what we're all honestly really worried about, are actually rare among little kids. Their skull is very, very protective, which is reassuring to know. Now, my little guy was okay. I got him home, got an ice pack on him, and all he got was a goose egg for an afternoon. Now, I wish it weren't true, but all parents are going to be there someday, and I hope that helps. Cheers. Gold Star achievements. I mowed the lawn. First time while taking care of the kids on my own, both of the kids at the same time, nobody else around, just me and the kids and the dog. I mowed the lawn. At one point, I actually had to throw a party, have punch people over so I could mow the lawn and they could watch my daughter. Now, at 3 and 6, they are old enough to understand, Daddy is mowing. Do not run towards the spinning blades of death, please. We managed it. Now, he did stay strapped in his kid's swing for most of it, and I would, like, you know, when you empty the grass, go over, push him really good, get him going, finish emptying the grass, mow some more, run back, push him again. She was just chill, back and forth. She's actually swinging on her own now, which is awesome. But that's my gold star. What are your gold star achievements? What are you doing? Parents, we deserve to celebrate together. Being a parent is hard work. Put some success in the comments below so we can all clap for you. Love you. Cheers. Back to the beer. Okay, back to the beer. So, what do I think of San Juan Brewing Company's Farmhouse Ale? I like it. Let's see what they promised here. Our tasting notes are, we should expect some citrusy, rustic, and refreshing. And I don't know what I expect when I hear the word rustic. I think cabins. I'm not sure I want to taste something that tastes like a cabin, but this definitely sends it home. And the one thing that I watch out for when we're getting into things like sours, saisons, and generally any kind of wild ale where they're not controlling the fermentation as much, is that bile flavor. And I hate to say it, and I've tried to avoid saying it on episodes where it's happened, like that one. But it's there and it's a factor for me, and it's not here. This is good. Yeah, the lightness that I was worried about earlier on in the show is kind of faded away, and it's grown on me. I think it's part of it is it's warming up a bit too. But this is good. I would buy this again, but I can't because it's been discontinued. So I will look for their Norwegian Farmhouse Ale. I will try and remember what this tastes like. Probably watch this episode myself a few times and see if I can do a bit of a comparison. I'll check that out in the future. But if you have some of this, you know, don't sleep on it. This is pretty tasty stuff. The Friday Harbor Farmhouse Ale, citrusy, rustic, and refreshing. Yeah, I agree. Good job, San Juan Island. I wonder why you're not making this anymore. We'll find out. All right, friends, that's it for me. My name is Tom. Thank you for joining me on Beer After Bed. Oh, my wife's home. I'm gonna go see what she thinks of this beer. Everybody stay put. Okay, I'm back. Wife thoughts. She liked it. I thought she was gonna keep it for a while there. And I told her not to fall in love because it's been discontinued. So we'll also try and get her thoughts when we look at the Norwegian Farmhouse Ale, see what Norway is bringing to the table, apparently. She liked it. She thought it was juicy, refreshing, juicy. She said it was light, refreshing, and it had some sort of something she couldn't quite put her finger on. I'm not sure what it is. I like it though. So by my standards, would I purchase it again? Yes, but I can't. Would I reach for another? Absolutely. This is tasty stuff. I only bought one. So we'll see where that goes. All right, folks, thanks for joining me. My name is Tom. This is Beer After Bedtime. And until next time, finish your beer, get some sleep. Cheers. Hey friends, thanks for watching that video. Please subscribe here, like down below, and enjoy more videos from me here and here. Good night. Oh, it's trying to escape. Oh lordy. I made a mess.